This is Matrix Lord 212, and welcome to the Real Whovians cast. Hello, everybody. It's been a while. Oh my God. Doctor Who. Russell T Davies is back for the 60th anniversary as showrunner. Beyond the 60th anniversary, it is the greatest news ever right now. I can't tell you, when I first saw it, all these posts, I kept looking to make sure that this was correct because I wanted to believe it so bad. And immediately I got confirmation from my source that it was. And I can't even tell you, like, I am so overwhelmingly happy that this took place. Um, Almost gonna tear up, honestly. I prayed and prayed and prayed for, like, Doctor Who to return to greatness. And I'm not saying anything against any current team or anything. This isn't taken away from anybody else. But we know that Jodie's leaving. We know that Chibnall's leaving. We needed a showrunner. We needed a head writer. And my God, we got the greatest showrunner of all time, the greatest writer of all time. And I don't even know what to say. I mean, I saw all the posts of, like, you know Georgia, um, Tennant, David Tennant. Everybody's like reaching out to RTD. So Dan Slott was happy. The writer of Fantastic Four and former writer of Amazing Spider-Man. And I am happy. Like, I can't even tell you. I was all set to do my gaming today, and immediately this just brought me right back to podcasting, my first love, you know, live streaming podcasting. My voice ain't completely there. I had some issues. I wasn't feeling good lately. So my voice is a little raspy right now. Uh, Allergies and stuff. So just, don't know how long the voice is going to last, but, I can't wait to get the Real Whovians back together to do tons of podcasts. Uh, I'm going to go out later on. I'm going to get a haircut. I'm going to get my hair fixed, get all this fit. I'm excited, man. I got to tell you, I mean, we've done thousands, yes, thousands of podcasts on Doctor Who and videos, and it is party time. If you're on a diet, the diet's off for today. Today goes down in history. September 24th, the day that RTD saved Doctor Who, returned to Doctor Who. I will celebrate that every freaking year. I will put that man on a mug and I will drink from his head. You better believe it. Uh, I am going to get an RTD mug. I want merch. Like I said on Twitter, Hot Topic, you get on that. I want a Russell T Davies shirt, baby. Everything. I want Russell T Davies merch. See, this opens up the door to what came before. This opens up the door to all the wonderful writers that were with Doctor Who, all the wonderful actors, all the wonderful composers like Murray Gold. Please, oh God, please. Oh my God, please, Murray Gold, please come home. Come home, Murray Gold, please. 60th anniversary will be like the MCU Endgame. It's gonna be sick. I've said it that HBO Max was committed to the 60th, that they're going to throw money our way to do the 60th. I knew it was going to happen. I knew that it wasn't going to be overlooked. I knew it wasn't going to be, like, just abandoned, discarded. That I knew that even though everybody's talking about the centennial BBC anniversary. I knew the 60th was still going to happen. I knew it in my freaking bones. While everybody else was like, there's no 60th, there's not going to be a 60th. There friggin' is. I've said it so many damn times, and people have yelled at me for it. I said, the 60th is happening. The 60th is happening. Even my own members, like, no, it's not happening. Oh, it's happening. It's happening. So, my God. Can't even tell you. I can't even tell you the emotions running in my body right now. This, we've gone through so much garbage and so many bad things and so much bad news. And guess what? This news is the impossible that is possible. RTD is back. And I'm telling you right now, it opens up the doors, because if you don't think they're all going to come back, think again. Okay? You think about this now, right? This is like, you love nostalgia, you love retro, right? Think about, like, all that stuff that they talk and they're not returning back to their job and they're not, right? Moffat could come back and just write an episode for Russell T Davies. A Doctor Who. Again, just out of the blue. Mark Gatiss, God, I love you, man. Come on. Love you from, all the stuff that you do and trying to get the Ice Warriors back, and, I'm choked up, Mark Gatiss. I can't even talk about you right now. Even though I don't like sleep no more, but still, give you a pass on that one. But God, like, my God. Ugh. RTD, man. I can't even tell you. I fucking love you, man. I love you. God. Yeah, freaking absolutely, Gary. You better believe that. Give some 8th Doctor justice. Oh my God. I don't even know where to begin. I'm here without my crew. Again, this stuff happens. People working, people out. Like, I'm actually supposed to be sleeping because I did, overnight, but this is just, I'm dumbfounded. I'm just, like, all the plans I had, I just threw it in the garbage. Like, honestly, I was just going to be doing a gaming. I've been doing my gaming thing, as you know, you guys, but trying to be, getting close to #1, and I'm nearing becoming the 1,000th person in America ranking or something. Like, I'm keeping going down to #1, hopefully, or close to #1. But anyway, this just snaps it all back to podcasting and the real Whovians and what we're about, and the Everything Show and all the podcasts that I do coming back. It's happening. It is happening, Bad Wolf. Choked up. Gotta tell you. All the bad things happening, and this thing happened, and it just shows that there's hope, there's a chance, there's just, my God, I fucking love you all. Jesus. I was joking around on Twitter too. Even my enemies, I love you. Russell T Davies makes everything bright. My God. I can't even. One man can make. And I put on Twitter, and then God created Russell T Davies. Thank you, Jesus. Oh my God. I know, right, David Blake? Jesus. Holy crap. So amazing. Like, everybody is like in unison right now. Nobody's mad about this. Like, everybody's like, hey, what's up, bro? Hey. Even if people fight, be like, hey, man. Hey. Bye. High five. Jeez Louise, bro. Yeah, I'm telling you, it looks like the commission date is listen, he's the one person that had the authority to get that commission date extended all the time. Just by him opening his mouth and saying something. You imagine his son coming back playing him, right? What would be the grandson? The son or the grandson, right? Trouton. My God. the kids could come back, even like Sean Pertwee's Sean Pertwee, right? My God, I can't even. I don't even know what to say. Okay. Again, we heard it was 60th. We heard like David Tennant was in before there wasn't even the thought, and Matt Smith definitely. We saw the podcast, like the HBO Max thing. Jodie was in it. Matt Smith was in it. David Tennant was. I mean, they all like even Jodie will probably be in the 60th. Honestly. So I'm just saying, celebrate everybody, man. Celebrate all the doctors. Why not? You know, they should. I tell you, it's so weird. We heard rumors that David Tennant was in one of the specials, and I've never seen anything with him on set. It's probably behind set if he was on, but you imagine them revisiting faces like now they start that, right? Just like boom, Jodie regenerates back into the 10th Doctor, and then the 10th Doctor regenerates back into the 11th Doctor. Like, just let's go, man. Why not? Okay, like Russell Davis is back. Anything's freaking possible. We've heard that Doctor could revisit old faces. Who cares? Who the f cares? You know, you want to get a new Doctor? Oh, whatever. Just I'd be freaking happy with. Let's just pick up where we left off and whatever. You know, if David Tennant came back, absolutely. Matt Smith, absolutely. I wouldn't even question it. Wouldn't even care. And then I would love to see Sacha Dhawan just appear. He's like, "Oh, you want to revisit old faces?" And then boom, regenerates. And then there's John Sim. Holy shit! Get Murray Gold on that shit. My God, possibilities are endless. Rose Tyler. Jesus, man. Holy crap! There he is. There he is. My God. Look at you. Could you hear me? I can't hear you. Look at that. Look at that fro. You got your hair dyed before I did. Son of a bitch. Jesus, you look better than I do. I'm supposed to look better, no? What do you mean? Hello.
Hey,
Russell T. Davies is back as showrunner of Doctor Who.
hold on. Oh, wait, hold on. Give me a second.
Okay. I can't hear you, Philip. Get your thing, bro. Get a head thing, whatever. You can hear
Okay.
me?
No, hold on.
Mom, can you hear me?
Hello?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Russell T. Davies is back as the showrunner of Doctor Who.
Oh, good.
And the 60th and beyond.
Nice.
Today, Save the Doctor Day, baby.
Mm-hmm.
The greatest news in history. Philip, man. Philip is so speechless right now. Can't even talk. Can't
Man,
even
he should have
talk, man.
came back before that idiot took over.
Jesus.
At least he can be able, if he wanted to recon it and make it make sense.
I'm telling you right now, this opens up the door for everybody to return. I'm praying that he gets Murray Gold back. Please, God. Please, Jesus. Get Murray Gold back. That would be perfect. David Tennant congratulated him. Stephen Moffat was like yelling at him. Oh my God, this is crazy. You know everybody's coming back.
Yep.
You know Moffat's gonna write an episode for him. You know. All that stuff about going back to an old job and never returning, that's bullcrap. They love their job with Doctor Who. They're all coming back. Ace Adventures, why not, baby? You know Russell T. Davies, he ain't just doing one show. He's doing the Ace Adventures, baby. Why not? He'll make Torchwood. He'll bring it all back. He's gonna do. The guy did 3 shows, and he's like, I'm bored. I need another one. It's like, come on. Nothing can stop Russell T Davies. Nothing. Jesus. I want my shower curtains back with the TARDIS now. Jesus.
No,
I got my blazer and my Doctor Who shirt on, alright?
nice.
Looks like I lost a lot of hair since last time. Did I age? No regeneration energy at all. My God, Philip looks fantastic. What the fuck, bro? You look better than me. We need to implement a new rule. Only I could look the best. Now, just kidding. Look at you, Philip. Damn. Damn, bro, you look good. Damn. I can't hear you at all. Come on, bro. Fix that. Yeah, look at me. My God. My voice is a little raspy, too. It's allergies and stuff. I do apologize, but I've been doing a lot of gaming, Vaughn.
Oh, wow.
A lot of gaming, Vaughn. God. Heard Matt Smith wants to come back. David Tennant. Jesus. Oh, my God. Amelia Pond. Rory. Come on, baby. This is crazy. You know, he's going to advertise Doctor Who everywhere. New York Times Square is going to be. There he is. Hello. Yes, I can.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Oh.
Hello.
But you know what? I'm not being a bit down about how desperate must have been the BBC just to get him to come back. Because if they can't find anybody else to take over from Triple, they must have been screwing to think we've got to find someone. But it's good on.
Let's not question it, right? All I know is HBO Max pays real good.
But you know what? I think
going out there, baby.
I reckon it was on the cards ever since he did those lockdown stories thing. Then when we had lockdown and he sort of did those, I think from that point on, that's where they grabbed up and said, you know what, you're still interested in Doctor Who. Can you come and sort us out, please? We're in a mess. And you know,
so
you know what?
Is he gonna continue? Is he gonna recast as a female Doctor? Or they're gonna switch to male.
I don't know. He's choosing the 14th Doctor. We know that.
What? Never in the Sun newspaper months back, they said that boy Ollie Alexander, right? But RTD is very close to that guy because he worked with him with that show. It's a Sim.
Oh, he's probably going to be the Doctor, you think?
And he wanted him to be the next Doctor. He said, "I recommend Ollie. I can't say his name. For the 14th Doctor." And people are like, "Nah, he's a kid though."
I think they shouldn't it should be like the best person for the job now, because if the actor is good, then.
But he's the best judge of character, though. Russell T Davies is the best judge of character. If he thinks that person should be a doctor, that person should be a doctor.
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't matter what gender they are, as long as they can do the role. I
trust him 100,000,000%, Philip.
I trust him too. But the point is, it's clear that we're hunting for past glory here with Doctor Who. I don't want to jump on that bandwagon because I'd be scared to be disappointed. So
what do you mean? We jump on the bus, bro.
Yeah, but you should look backwards to look for something.
We're not looking back, bro. Listen to me. It's like you're collecting your favorite comic book. We're not looking backwards, all right?
Yeah.
Backwards is the new forwards. This is a time travel show.
Wait. Are you talking about that Russell T Davies? We shouldn't celebrate him coming back? You think he should have been another showrunner?
No freaking way.
In a way, I kind of half of me kind of thinks it would be better if it was a new showrunner.
No way.
If they want to bring in the Russell T Davies to bring back the past glory, then so be it.
I see what you're talking about. But I think the reason they brought him back because he has experience, unlike other people have experience with showrunning and trying to get it back to form. I think he's God. I hate saying this. He might be a safer choice to bring it back because let's admit, Doctor Who's been losing ratings. Like they're not where they at anymore. But at least with Russell, they have a safety net to say, hey, we got somebody who can actually run the show, who knows the show inside and out, and can keep it at least with continuity, with the vision of the show, instead of bringing somebody who half-assed the whole series.
Yeah. And also he's wanting to look around to get spin-offs as well, chucked in as well. So if he can do that like he did before, then yeah, man, let's do that.
Listen, you know what? You get the greatest showrunner ever back, and he's going to get all his people back. And you know what? I don't care what anybody has to say. I don't care what labels you're going to have to say. The meal was getting stale. The meal was getting bad. We were hanging on for a thread. I'm not trying to take away from anything, but that timeless child shit destroyed the fucking show completely. Mm-hmm. That shit needs to go. He needs to fucking fix it. And the only person to fucking fix it is RTD. He knows what the fucking... And let me tell you something. Regardless of they saying, oh, it was daring, it was this or that, they were fucking pissed. Okay? I don't care what any fucking body says. They were being kind about it. They're like, Chris Chibnall's great! And they're fucking out of a heart attack, biting and fucking ripping their own flesh off. Okay? I'm telling you. This is the best choice. This is the best fucking thing ever. You know, it's like getting the manager of your baseball team back to win another fucking World Series. All right? Fuck it. Yeah. That's exactly what the fuck's going to happen, okay? I don't give a shit.
Unless, of course, Russell has a whole new vision for the show now that he wants to expand upon.
It's the same vision. It's always writers always have nuances and stuff. He's not going to write. It's going to be completely different, but it's going to be Russell T. Davies style, characterization, emotions, fucking epic trailers. The fucking Murray Gold, man. Gotta get Murray. Where is he? Please.
We might get Murray Gold back if he
knock on his door. Whatever you want, bro. Whatever you want, man. Give him something. Jesus.
Do somebody who is skilled in incidental music. Good God. Don't
Murray Gold, my God. Get him back too. My God. It's like getting fucking the guy, it's God, why is my memory shit? The composer of Star Wars all the time. Williams. John Williams. Fucking get him all the time. Doesn't matter, right? Fucking, we need Murray Gold, man. He's the John Williams of fucking Doctor Who. Jesus.
The important thing also is the fact that we will be getting a 60th then.
Mm-hmm.
What did I tell you, though? Everybody's like, oh, it's not going to happen.
Yeah, it's true. It's not going to happen. But if we are getting that, that's going to be the indoor opening for the 14th Doctor, I reckon. That's where we get him or her.
Marty. Oh, hold on. Hold on, Marty. I didn't see you there.
I'll take glasses. Leave my glasses. Oh, that's nice. Oh, well, never mind.
We're going to have a special guest in here.
Ooh, how special is special?
I'll let him tell you the story. Pretty interesting.
You tell us the story. We'll listen.
Murray Gold. Yeah, I know. They're still in communication. Definitely. He's got him on speed dial, baby.
I think he still uses him for certain shows that he makes.
Marty, you're going to tell the story, all right? I don't know if Philip remembers the Run For It Marty little thing that happened a couple years ago. He'll tell the tale.
Oh, hey guys, I'm gonna have to leave out. I'll talk to y'all later.
Thank you.
No problem.
See you later.
Bye.
God, bro, it's like Christmas. You know? You don't think so? It's like Christmas, bro.
I'm what's the word? I'm happy with it, but I don't want to be jumping up and down. I want to see.
Why you're not? I'm so shocked.
I'm being cautious. That's where I'm just.
Why are you being cautious? It's fucking Russell T Davis.
You can't really remake past glory as they were for now.
There's Marty.
Always worked that way.
Hello.
Hey, Marty, what's up?
Not so bad.
How are you, sir?
I'm not so bad. This is a different place from what I'm used to. I'm normally over with Noel. I was actually over there with Noel just 5 minutes ago chatting to him.
Okay.
But yeah, I says I'll come on and make my debut here. But as I heard you were saying, you wanted me to tell the story.
You can tell a quick story. You don't have to do a watch if you're bad.
I'll tell the story, right? So basically, back in about 2017, I was an immature child, just to give a bit of context, and I was all for Jodie Whittaker, and I wanted this to happen. I was such a big fan, and the next thing, a certain guy who was making videos started saying that this era might be a wee bit shit, and I didn't agree with that. So I wrote him a big message one day underneath one of his videos, and the guy went and made an hour-long stream about it, and I woke up the next morning pissed off. So I decided to contact one of his former associates.
Yeah.
That guy made a video.
The former mess.
There was like a spot for like 3 days on YouTube that I stayed out of. And then
he even did sound effects, and he read my words like it was an epic movie with an echo voiceover.
Hallelujah.
Yeah.
And
then I made a video, Run for It, Marty. Right? Yeah. And I'm like, every year on the anniversary of this, I'm gonna show a bunch of hysterical shit, by the way.
Oh my god! But, like, you have to look back and laugh now. Like.
Yeah. No, but then you contacted me like so many, like afterwards. Remember?
Yeah, yeah. And I just said, listen, I'm sorry for being a dick, and I hope everything is coolio.
Yeah.
And you said to me, get on before 2000. So I tried my best to get here, and here I am.
I mean, we remained in contact on Twitter.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah. But yeah, that was cool. Thank you very much.
I was driving today. I was coming home from university, and I had to pull over. I was sat in the car park for 45 minutes, bawling my eyes out, crying because I couldn't believe it.
I can't believe it either, bro. Russell T Davis, I can't believe it.
There's so many questions I have. Like, the first thing that's on my mind is, when was he contacted about this? You know, how long has this been in the works?
See, here's the thing. I honestly think here's what my take on this, right? Like I was telling Philip a little while ago, they can't say their true opinions, because if they bash a fellow person connected with the BBC, they risk different projects, their income, stuff like that. So they got to be diplomatic about it. So they're going to come out, oh, Chibnall is great, blah, blah, blah. And meanwhile, they're like stabbing themselves while they do. And I'm telling you right now, like, I'm sure that, and I said this many times on the cast, right, Philip? I says, if Doctor was in a situation where it was about to be fucking canceled, I would not doubt in my mind that Russell T Davis or Moffat would fucking come in and save the day. And I said this many a fucking times until I was blue in the face. I believed it. I believed he would probably just take the job for free and save this shit to spite. So I honestly think it was a mutual thing, because you heard all the stories about he'll never come back. That's all bullshit. Yeah. All bullshit, okay? He definitely wanted to save this shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
I reckon they approached him during lockdown last year, because he was part of that lockdown Doctor Who stuff a little bit, wasn't he? And they thought, you know what, Doctor Who's in a bit of trouble. We need to approach him and see if he's willing to come and help us out after Jodie's tenure is done.
But the thing is, you know, that there's so many questions going through my head. Like, obviously, who he's going to cast as the Doctor. I personally think he's going to go for another woman. I think he is.
You know what? Whoever it is, Russell T Davis is going to make it shine.
Yep. Yeah.
And it's not gonna, and you're not gonna care.
Yeah.
And the thing is, even if he went, look, I don't even care if he makes a doctor revisit his old faces at this point.
Yeah.
Because it's a nice hard reset. You want to have David Tennant be the doctor, and then go back to Matt Smith being the doctor, and then go back to Capaldi or whatever. I don't care. You know what? We needed this to happen to show. Look, I'm not trying to bash any current team or whatever, or no disrespect for Jodie leaving the show, but that one that I'm going to tell you right now, Chibnall did a lot of damage, but the biggest damage he ever did was shit on William Hartnell and the whole goddamn legacy of Doctor Who. You took it and you fucking shit all over it, honestly. And you split the fan base into a million fucking factions, whatever.
I was thinking there about do you remember the book? Do you remember that when RTD released the Book of Rose? Do you remember that scene in Rose where where Clive showing Rose all the different accounts of the Doctor throughout history,
right?
And then the book version, right? Now this could have been the hint. We could have had this hint a long time ago. In the book, he adds to it saying that about there was a doctor in a wheelchair alongside K9, and there was a woman, a black woman with a shaved head. Now, which black woman with a shaved head is currently very popular in the UK at the moment?
Well, basically the actress that was in Walking Dead.
No. He's talking about
Tania Miller.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So, and she says she knows who the next Doctor is. She says she knows.
Yeah,
so I'm putting money on it now. It's either her or Lydia West.
Right. You know what? Whoever he chooses, though, he knows who the Doctor should be.
Yeah.
And it's the best person for the role. Doesn't matter. Let me tell you something. If Jodie Whittaker was under Russell T Davies, it would be a whole different show. In fact, you're probably going to see that Russell T Davies writing for Jodie Whittaker, because even if she does regenerate, which she is, she's probably going to be in the 60th. So you're going to probably see that. Okay? He's going to respect her, honestly. She's going to appear.
The thing is, right, at the minute, I'd love to know what process or what stage we are in this new era. Like, Russell T Davies is clearly right in the 60th anniversary. He's clearly
and
right.
beyond. No. It was very crystal clear that he's doing whole seasons.
Yeah.
Beyond.
This is crazy. This is crazy.
Okay? This isn't a one-shot comic book. This isn't a one-shot deal. This isn't the All-Star game. This is years. Okay? Yeah. This is years.
All they said was the 60th and beyond. We can't say years yet. We don't know how many years he's been signed.
Okay. That Doctor Who is commissioned until 2025. Okay.
I reckon he's probably signed a 5-year deal. That's what I reckon.
I would say 3 as safety. But here's the thing. I do not rule out Moffat returning either.
Yeah.
Okay.
As a guest writer, probably, yeah.
I don't know. Listen, you need to recharge your batteries. You're back. Okay? There are no rules with Doctor Who with this. The Doctor could become a Doctor again, like Revit a face. Showrunners could come back. Writers could come back. Mark Gatiss could be back. Everybody could be back. You know? I mean, well, not everybody, but like some people. I mean, you may have some funerals or something of some companions that died, and then poor Martha Jones is alone, but that's okay. All right? Because, hey, you're a mercenary, so we didn't think that you'd have a long lifespan with that. So Martha Jones surviving, that's okay. But anyway, but her husband, no. But whatever. You know what? Hey.
Listen,
hey, man.
I think that it wouldn't surprise me if he goes the same route, or we get the whole Doctor, and I reckon, I'm just theorizing, I don't know what he's going to do, but I reckon we're going to see another classic companion again at some stage.
Oh, I think there's a lot more than classic companions.
I hope.
I'm telling you right now, I'm going to put money on this. Okay. I would put money on the fact that we will see Karen Gillan and Arthur Darvill and Matt Smith and Moffat writing, like to get all together in an
I'd
episode.
love to see. I was, when they were thinking about next showrunner, as you can probably see by my picture, I was the big Toby Whithouse man. He was the guy I wanted to take over, but I would love for them to bring him back to be a writer. I'd love him, I just think that he's going to go RTD. I think he knows the way that the show is and how toxic it has become. And he's going to go with his arms and he's going to take everybody in on a big group hug and he's going to calm the whole thing down.
And I'm telling you right now, I would not be surprised if Michelle Gomez returns as Missy with Russell T Davis. Because there is,
even John Sim as the master.
John Sim, absolutely.
Where does that leave? Where does that leave Sacha Dhawan if you want the Missy to come?
Oh, he could be there
too. First of all, it's a time travel show. They could cross paths. It doesn't even matter.
But then all you're doing is just pandering to what has gone before.
You're not pandering. You had Anthony Ainley with how many doctors? 5 doctors.
3.
Yeah,
right?
You're right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on.
I get your point. My bad. Yeah, you're right.
There's no friggin' rules.
Oh, I reckon.
If you really think about this, you know what funny it is? The first Doctor met the second Doctor, the third Doctor, the fifth Doctor, the sixth. If you count dimensions and talk, whatever. He got so many different Doctors. 12th Doctor, right?
Yeah.
And then I mean. Even the stories that you could say that I have this theory that the 4th Doctor, like when he had the thing with Morbius, all those faces were future doctors that he met.
Yep.
And it's in his subconscious. What's up, Scott? It's a time travel show. It's not a straight line.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
The 4th Doctor could meet Dr. 58. And then he has a duel with Morbius, and then Morbius, what are you, you're a Time Lord, but you're stupid all of a sudden? It's time travel. You can bump into your future selves, for crying out loud, in the past.
As much as I'd love, obviously I think his main priority should be the show at the minute, but where do you think this leaves the likes of, obviously I'm not going to jump the gun here, but where do you think this leaves the likes of spin-offs down the line? Because I reckon one could happen again.
Here's the thing. As far as spin-offs goes, you need something to build something else. Yeah. He's got to get his feet wet with Doctor Who for at least. Listen, he mentioned Torchwood in friggin' the season 1, right? And then he followed up season 2, right? You got to build up. There won't be any spin-offs until Russell T Davis year 3.
Yeah.
Okay, so. There will be, I'm telling you right now, I'm pretty sure he's going to continue doing a children's version of Sarah Jane like he did, but with Ace or somebody. He's going to pick up plans, and he's going to do that for the kids. He's also going to, by then, years from now, he'll bring back Torchwood, he'll bring back John Barrowman. All that stuff will be it'd be years later.
They're in the perfect position to do something with the, even if they didn't bring back Torchwood, the kids from Sarah Jane are growing up. You literally could go 10 years into the future and bring in somebody. It's perfect premise, perfect plot. Where's Luke now? Has Ronnie become the journalist that she said she always wanted to become? Is Clyde the comic book creator? These are all threads that he could still pick up.
But here's the thing, you could also do a twist too. And you could have Elizabeth Sladen's real daughter take over the show and say something about she has something with her DNA or something. They could do something where it's respectful to the show and it's you know what I'm saying? Or she could play a new character.
That's like asking Sean Pertwee to play the Doctor.
No, but I mean, why not though? Sean Pertwee playing the 3rd Doctor? Why not? It's a legacy. David Tennant's kids are going to be Dr. freaking 37, 47, 50s, whatever. David Tennant has plans.
David Tennant has a son. David Tennant has a son my age, 22.
Yes.
He's going to be the Doctor someday.
Yeah.
He said he wanted to be. I think it's the right one.
No, it's happening. It's happening. There is no. Listen, I'm going to tell you right now, right? Whatever Russell T. Davis wants, that's what's happening.
Could you imagine if they turned around and cast Tennant's son at 22 years of age to be the Doctor? Could you imagine if they done that?
I'm not going to imagine because it's going to happen. I don't know if it's going to be 22 when he's a Doctor. He's going to be a Doctor.
Yeah, it will be at some stage.
No doubt in my mind.
He has the looks. Like, he's very... I know from looking at him, it's not his actual biological son, it's his adopted son, but...
No, I know, but still.
He's very... he looks very, like, from side angles. You can see his grandfather there. You can see Peter Davison on him. You can
Absolutely.
see Peter Davison.
Listen, I here's the thing. David Tennant made the BBC a lot of money. What is the one favor he wants? That his kids are doctors? Okay. That's come on, man. You're not asking for a lot. Okay?
What if they brought in a wife? What if they made Georgia the next Doctor?
Well, no, she could return Doctor's daughter or whatever, but she could return as a Doctor's daughter with a different doctor, though.
Yeah.
Because that would be awkward.
I have to. I'm sort of like slightly. I agree with RTD, and he's like, no, never think of new stories. Never think of new stories. And like in the back of your head, you always knew now that he has ideas. He's always had ideas. He would have been sitting watching Moffat's era. Say if he was watching the likes of Michelle Gomez, be like, shit, I would have loved to have write for her. Shit, I would have loved to have done this.
I'm telling you right now, they all watched The Timeless Child. They're like, shit.
What the fuck did they do?
Right, Scott? What the fuck? I'm telling you right now, there's some phone calls made. I'm telling you. Fuck, I'm coming back.
I can see by
putting our revenue from China and HBO Max and Jeopardy. Do something.
He probably made a phone call and he's probably like, look, okay, I will make you hundreds of millions of dollars, BBC. I want it. Yeah,
I can see him. I know the guy. I've watched stuff. I've studied the guy for years, and I can picture him sitting on the sofa the night of the Timeless Children with a glass of wine. Yeah. And as soon as the credits rolled, he'd be like, "Right, I'm on the phone to Chris Chibnall here."
Immediately, what the fuck are you doing? Just like, no, listen, he did that with Moffat because he got pissed at Moffat changing his shit.
Oh, he did.
He pulled him up. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, and he even did it in Doctor Who magazine. What's the deal, bro? Let me tell you something. Moffat got so much trouble. Dirty. Moffat's best friends in the world almost disowned his ass. and it was so important to him. He almost changed the whole shit from what he did and undid everything because he was almost lost his friends.
See, if that was me, right? If I was Chris Chibnall, or if I ever end up working on the show someday, like I'm studying media, I hope to at some stage work on that show. I would be, if I was writing scripts, I'd be emailing Moffat and RTD saying, "Is this okay? Is this fine? Can I make
this right?
Yeah. Is this can you like proofread this? Is this okay?
Yeah.
Are you fine?"
Now, like I said, this is my one. These are my 3 pet peeves. I know I'm probably doing it. Everybody wants to strangle me, and they could do it to lead up to the 60th. You cannot tell me they can't. They should have did this with the lead up to the 50th. But they need to get off of Earth. Period.
Yeah, I was going to say that.
Granted, if they're going to seesaw the Earth and non-Earth adventures, okay, fine. Having be like 1 to 2 adventures more than the other, fine. But get off of Earth. That's what's killing the show.
What do you think? What do you think that the format of the show is going to be? Because is he going to go back to 13 episodes?
13 plus a special.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I agree. I think he's going to go back to the whole 12.
Right back, because let me tell you something. He knows too. Listen, we've done thousands of podcasts about this. Yeah. The show keeps getting less and less episodes every damn season, and it got to be so ridiculous that they don't give you the episodes back.
I think that he should. I think that obviously, if you looked at 5 years ago, like longer shows were the thing, whereas now you look at the likes of Loki, that's like 30 minutes long. Going back to the 13 45-minute episodes is, I think, the right move to do. But I think he should. I hope he just doesn't put himself under the same pressure that he was under before. I mean, you read the writer's tale, and he was up to all hours of the night writing stuff.
But let me tell you something. Even though his stuff was on, he did 3 shows, bro. Though.
Yeah.
Sometimes he just needs to have. Okay, you can even have 2 showrunners if need be. Have one guy do half the season, have the other guy do the other half the season, So that way you don't get burned out.
Yeah.
But the
This is
second
what
thing that I've always said,
He had his Moffat was his writer. I mean, for crying out loud.
I know.
He was his best people with him.
I don't
Remember,
like.
it's all about money as well. What money they got at the time to do this. If they can expand back to 13 episodes, then with money behind them, then yeah.
I can imagine that they threw a shit ton of money at RTD.
Yeah,
to
look
come
at
back.
China and HBO
I'm
Max
telling
deal
you,
now.
people don't understand.
Uh-huh.
HBO Max is giving them a lot of money. I've said this. Oh, listen to me. They brought everybody. They Sex in the City, Fresh Prince, Friends. The amount of money they're throwing, it's like an unending well of cash. Okay, they made them do a podcast with Jody, Matt Smith, David Tennant. They said, "Hey, the 60th going to be big." They're putting money there. All right, they have the money, and now that they know that Russell T
Davis,
Davis,
a lot of people off is the fact they've got the money, and half the time they put out this garbage.
I'm starting to think that they've been working on this. Like, I would safely put money on it now. I think the 60th script's done. Like, I think RTD's been working on this behind the scenes.
Russell T Davis has like about 30 episodes written already.
Yeah, exactly.
Probably.
Rough drafts. I would say rough drafts. I'm telling you, this whole time, I bet you he wrote tons of shit.
He has been tinkered away quietly. It's a Sin was out, and that was like all the spotlight. And while that was all going on, he was tinkered away. There, like Jim will come into that role, and they
knew he was coming back. He put Doctor Who in his own episode. Right out loud.
Chibnall
right? It's a Sin. They had Doctor Who stuff in there. Come on.
Chibnall came in, and he would have said straight away, right, I'm doing 3 years now, I'm out of here. You just need to look for somebody. And they could have went to RTD and said, right, but part of me thinks they went to RTD after The Timeless Child. Part of me thinks that happened.
You know what I think happened? I think Moffat, I think Moffat was integral in this too, because Moffat probably called Russell T Davis, and he's like, I fucking killed the show. Like, what are you talking about? I got him drunk. I made him promise to take over, and I fucked up. Please.
He started remembering his time back during the Alan Baker eras, and he wanted to fix.
I should have stayed another couple years. Fuck.
So yeah, he
bring Peter Capaldi back too.
And then the BBC just decided, you know what? If that's how they do it, right? Let's do it. So take RTD out for like a 5-course meal, get him pissed, and say, any chance of you coming back?
Listen, you don't understand how big this deal is. I'll tell you how big this deal is. HBO Max has got Moffat's Time Traveler's Wife.
Yeah.
It's going to be like 5 years worth. Okay. Yeah. They're going to have a hand in Mark Gatiss and Moffat if they bring Sherlock back. Okay. Yeah. Which they will. Guaranteed for one more season. I guarantee it. Yeah. Right? Guarantee it.
RTD probably has a show lined up for them too. A separate show.
RTD is going to have at least 4 shows going on for them. At least. And that's not all, though.
This is another thing which they should do. Is I'm going to say not RTD's first return, but maybe let's say his second or third series with Doctor Who. What they need to do is have a spinoff of Doctor Who, and then while one of those shows is on hiatus filming, the other one has its time spot.
Like the 8 Doctor Adventures.
Yeah.
And then you could connect it with the current series.
Yeah.
That something's going on with time or something.
Exactly.
Oh my God.
But also, I guarantee that Mark Gatiss will probably have a series of an adventure in space and time showing other doctors.
Mm-hmm.
Could you imagine now if they say for the 60th that Mark Gatiss comes back and they do the adventure space and time set in the 70s or the 80s or even in 2005? What if they do the relaunch in 2005 and they get somebody to play RTD and get somebody to play Chris Eccleston?
Yeah. I'm going to tell you right now, this is going to be difficult because I heard that Chris Eccleston was going to be in the 60th, and I heard that he gave code words that people didn't pick up on, that he was definitely in it. And I said this on the cast before when he said to the reporter, he said something, I'm filming Doctor Who in like 2022 or something, meaning for 2023. And they didn't pick up on it. I'm pretty sure that Russell T Davies is going to do something where make Christopher Eccleston completely comfortable with the BBC and reinvigorate his career. Like his career is already big, but
if
he's going to do the right thing.
And Davies both made their lead actors,
but he's going to do the right thing by Christopher
Eccleston in the show where Chibnuts didn't.
Right. I have a feeling he already called him already. I have a feeling he's gonna if Russell T Davies was a part of what happened why Chris Eccleston left, I have a feeling he's gonna make it right, and he's gonna do the professional thing and say, look, if he did screw up, I screwed up, but I have a chance to make it right and fix you and make you where you're everything, and you're huge.
You see, when it comes to the nitty-gritty thing, right? This is what I want to sort of ask you about and see what you think about. So when it comes to the whole, like, obviously the show is going to get a new look, new logo, new TARDIS.
Well, thank God for the new logo.
Do you think, and I would put money in it, I think Murray Gold's going to come back.
I 100% think Murray Gold's coming back. I said it all day today. All day. I said it everywhere. Murray Gold. Absolutely. Yeah. Listen, you want everybody to remember when you were the showrunner before, you get your friends back with you.
Like, I have seen tweets already. I'll try and see if I can find them, send them to you. Like, there's tweets going around that Murray Gold is coming back. There's tweets going around that the show's coming back on Saturday night. There's tweets.
Absolutely Saturday night. I'm going to tell you right now, Russell T Davies is the boss. Yeah. Saturday nights, 100%.
Yeah,
there's even talk that the likes of
see it on Saturday night. So the other damn night they got it on. Who's around?
Sunday. Nobody's. I nobody. Everybody's working.
The talk that I've also seen is that Ed Thomas, the guy that designed the TARDIS, the 9th and 10th Doctor TARDIS, he's been linked to it. There's who else has been there linked to it? Phil Collinson, the produced series 1 to 4. Talking there too.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you right now, and again, of all the TARDIS designs, I've never really hated one other than Jodie's TARDIS.
Yeah.
It looks like a damn it looks like a freaking pair of hands coming straight up.
It's like stalactites and stalagmites and fucking got stuck in a cave and the TARDIS threw up in itself. I don't like it at all. I fucking hate it.
I keep expecting Madge the Manicures coming out and say, look, the TARDIS console is soaking in it.
I hate it so much that if I was a fucking billionaire, I would just give fucking millions for no reason just to fucking change the TARDIS design.
Yeah.
But you know what I want them to do? I want a classic design TARDIS interior, and do you know what my ideal design would be? Peter Capaldi's TARDIS, except the walls or the roundels.
You don't like the roundels? Why?
No, except the walls are. Yeah.
What was Matt Smith's and then evolved into Peter Capaldi's with different things they added. I always thought that was the best TARDIS.
Yeah.
The way that is.
I'd love to see the roundels back. I genuinely think that the whole classic design could be brought back and modernized.
I love that too.
I think they could do it.
Even on random walls or every other wall.
But it could be huge like the 8 Doctors TARDIS.
Yeah.
Goddamn huge.
Plus, if they're moving like this, obviously means that if Bad Wolf are making it, it wasn't made clear in the press statement. But is that the end of it at Rothlock? Is it?
Well, I'm going to tell you. I don't know if you remember. Not everybody's seen every podcast that we do. I mean, we have thousands, but I did say a long time ago that they were leaving. My source told me this a while ago, and I said this on the podcast. I said they're leaving the studio. They're going to be with something else. And I didn't know exactly what it was going to be, but he gave me a heads up already, and he just contacted me today. I haven't spoken to him out of the blue. He's like, listen, there's a reason why I couldn't talk to you, but, and he's going to make it clear, but everything's like I told you that happened before, that was all in motion. So the Russell T Davies thing was what did I do that podcast a year ago? Yeah. It's been behind the scenes. Like for a while.
But if it's moving to Bad Wolf from Rothlock, it's literally across the other side of Cardiff. It's staying in Cardiff. It's just going across town.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that.
But
here's the thing: 60th anniversary. is probably going to be the Endgame MCU of Doctor Who.
Yeah.
Okay. And it needs to be a huge story. I think it should involve Gallifrey.
Oh,
And it
definitely.
should involve stuff that we need to know about that are like when Rassilon Timothy Dalton mentioned the Weeping Angels of old having a vote in if Gallifrey returns or not. Are the Weeping Angels of old actually the Weeping Angels?
I mean, the thing is, RTD is that clever. He mentioned the bloody moment in the end of time, the moment which was used on the 50th anniversary.
Yeah.
He implied that. So I'm pretty sure that he's implied. Now, something's just popped into my head. Continuity wise, right? They could do it. I can't see them doing it, but they could do it. If they want to bring back Gallifrey and RTD wants the big name for Rassilon, he got Timothy Dalton in to play Rassilon. Get Daniel Craig.
Oh yeah, you imagine that?
Ooh.
Why not? Why not?
Daniel Craig to play Rassilon.
That'd be great.
You can picture him in the whole robes and everything.
I'd be all for that. Why not? Is he a
title.
Doctor Who fan though?
I don't know. I'm not too sure. I don't know. But yeah,
You know who could play Rassilon also? His the godfather to his kids. What is his best friend? Mark Strong.
yes,
Ooh.
yes.
Fucking love him. He's the fucking best.
Yeah,
Absolute best.
but there's I think there's with RTD back now. I genuinely think there's no limit as to what can
Oh,
happen.
absolutely. Today you don't have to see how many tweets I was posting. I'm like, the sky is the effing limit right now. Okay, like I'm talking you.
Because it was during
Everybody's celebrating
David's
right
and
now.
Moffat's era that pretty much it was golden.
Every retailer that ever carried Doctor Who are celebrating right now.
Yes.
You ain't gonna get like a T-shirt with Jodie in prison doctor shit shirts, or like fucking stupid ass how to fucking fix the plane or whatever bullshit like diagram. You're gonna get actual fucking merch.
Yeah.
Doctor Who magazine, right? I'm gonna tell you right now. Ready? Doctor Who magazine subscriptions are gonna go through
They're going
fucking roof.
Yeah, they're going to explode.
The Scoop is back with Doctor Who magazine. You fucking save Doctor Who magazine.
Stand by for Doctor Who Confidential to come back.
Fucking Doctor Who Confidential coming back. Everybody and their mother are coming back.
You know, this is another thing. If they don't want to do the Confidential on TV, okay, hear me out.
This shit is everything.
No, if they don't, let's say they decide, okay, if they don't, then they should at least do it for the home video release.
Or even
That's a good idea.
The Blu-ray.
If they don't want to do it there, we don't have enough, or it's just
4K
not working the way we can. We'll just stick it on. We'll just stick it as an extra on the DVD.
I am all for that.
Well, you know that BBC Three is coming back in the UK next year.
Yeah, I wonder why.
So you know, there's the perfect.
So T. Davis is back. You probably get a BBC 4.
You can throw Confidential in it, or if they want, why not upload it on YouTube? Why not upload it on the YouTube channel after the episode?
It's crazy. I'm excited, man. This I'm telling you, I want Russell T. Davis merch.
Hey, I
want a mug. I want a drink from his head. Absolutely.
Joe, check your DMs there. I've just sent you a logo.
I will fucking make a mug.
Right.
I'm gonna go make one. I'm gonna go fucking. I'm getting paid today. I will fucking make a Russell T. Davis mug. Just like I drank from my own head, I'll drink from Russell T. Davis's head.
Check your Twitter DMs. No, I was about to say no, Joe. I've sent you a logo, and I just think this would be brilliant for the new era.
Let me see. Oh, I like that logo. That's pretty funky. That's cool. Absolutely. Love it. I hated that last logo.
Oh, me too.
Breaking the glass ceiling and shit.
Oh, that was
asinine. My God. What the F? Oh,
no, the other two things I feel they should do with the
fucking great being movie today.
Get away from the modern day era companion as well as grab original monsters and aliens and enemies who they have not yet used from the original series, as well as the companions.
He's so fucking doing that.
And then take 2 out of those 3 and either do a cameo for those or have an actual adventure for them. And that should be the lead up to the 60th. So that way people are going, oh, when he refers to that person, that's what it is. When they refer,
you know that when he left,
Devils and Draconians come back. Those are the 2 other ones I would really love to see.
You know that when he left, he's like, oh shit! I wish I would have brought back the Sea Devils. Oh shit! I wish. I'm telling you, all those mothers are coming back.
Radical change like they did with the Silurians, I'll be okay. They should. To me, I still think they should have kept that. How the
Ice Warriors need to be assholes. That's it. Stop making everybody friends.
Yeah.
Suntarans are stupid. Stop. Right? Didn't we say this for years?
They need
to make the Suntarans smart, tall, scary.
Well, they're supposed to be squatty, and they're supposed to be from a planet which had high gravity.
Listen, make them fucking huge. Like it's a different clone batch. They're fucking enhanced or some shit.
And give them different colored armor. Don't do this total blue.
Well, they could do a fucking scary as fuck, right? Suntaran episode with the fucking. They'll do this color schematic. You'll see them in shadows. They'll be fucking like looking like something out of Slenderman and shit. You could fucking really make them fucking
either
huge.
1 or 2 of the clones that came out of the batch are mutated.
Whatever.
And the Suntarans have got to ask the Doctor for a change to help them battle these mutated Suntarans.
I would love to see just what happens when these races bump into each other. Like Davros and the Daleks are doing shit, and boom, there's the fucking ice war. What the fuck happens? Like, why not? How this universe is so fucking huge, they don't bump into each other. Like, what the fuck? They're scared of each other. Like, fucking, like, get the fuck out of my face, like that.
Well, how about other experiments that?
Davros, we talked about this.
Experiments that Davros did.
Colony Sarf, right? He was a creation of Davros, right?
I'd love to see him come back again. Between
I called him Colony Sarf.
My 2 most favorite.
That was his bodyguard.
Mm-hmm.
Colony Sarf. He was fucking great.
Yeah.
The Daleks couldn't do shit with him, really, though.
No, he turns to snakes and chokes.
They couldn't fucking destroy him, the Daleks. That was great.
Fine if it turns out that he was actually one of his Davros' experiments.
That would have been good. That would have been good. One of his failed experiments.
He was trying to. It was either one of his early on, and he considered it a mistake, or it was something later on. He thought, I could use him to.
Or he could have fucking did the remains of his fucking top men, like Neater, right?
Yeah.
Fucking just like put fucking his DNA and shit. And then fucking. Like they did Zod to fucking Dark. What did they make in Man of Steel? Well, Batman vs Superman was Dark.
Yeah.
Zod became Doomsday, right?
Yeah.
So, let me tell you something. Today, mind blown. I mean, this is the greatest news ever.
Because that was fun. This is what was so funny. I know I said this in the IMDU. I just seen it, so I was gonna give you a.
I saw it first thing.
I thought, I'm gonna send. I know he's probably seen it, but I was gonna say, I wonder how long.
Let me tell you something. My source
chime in to tell me. And it's like,
my source contacted me like probably seconds before anybody else saw it. And I'm like, holy shit! And all I did was just post it. Oh my god! But like, I'm like, this is fucking amazing.
There is.
All my plans were out the window. And you know how many messages we got? They're like, oh my god, the real Whovians need to come back. Like, absolutely, mother effers.
Yeah.
We're coming back.
Sorry, I had to get food.
What happened, Marty?
I had to get food. I literally starved myself for the past couple of hours because I'm still in a state of shock.
Yeah, I have to get a cup because I need to get something to drink. And I forgot to bring my cup in here. I'm like all upset. All right, give me a minute. I'm actually using my gaming. Can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah,
I'm using my gaming. Yeah. My son Joe bought me this gaming headset, and I think it works better with the podcast. But
sounds better, yeah.
I might have to get 2 of these. Another one of these. All right, hold on. I'll be right back. I just got to get a cup. You guys can talk.
Yeah. I'm still in a state of shock.
I didn't believe that at first when someone told me, I thought, nah, I can't
I
believe
thought,
that.
yeah, I thought it was some joke as well at
That's
first.
what I thought, why would they bring back someone that's already done it?
Yeah.
It came up on my timeline. They're like, RTD's back. But the thing is, last night a joke post went up saying, "Oh, James Corden's taking over Doctor Who," and I was like, "Yeah." Do you want to hear my reaction when it
Holy
happened?
shit.
I recorded it.
Oh, go on then. Yeah.
You're gonna. This is me. I had to pull over to the side of the road, and this is me when I heard it. So I'll try not to blast it down the mic just so you can hear it. That was me.
How many people did you run over at the same time?
I literally put on my hazard lights and made an emergency stop on the road. My legs took a week when I saw that.
Wow.
And I started crying for like 45 minutes.
But it kind of, at the same time, it kind of tells me, did no one else want you to do it? So they had to go and ask. It's like,
I don't think it was the case. I think it was the case of,
Yeah.
I think they went for a safe pair of hands to get the show back on its feet, and then eventually somebody will take over. I personally think it'll be Toby Whithouse after, but sure, Moffat could come back. You never know.
If Moffat comes back, he should be doing what he did before. He should be just part of the show, and then somewhere, let's say his Davy's last era, his last season.
Yeah,
that's when he comes in. But like I said, it should be like he does. Davy's just one half, Moffat does the last half, and pray to God he doesn't pick another drunkard to take over from himself. Oh, did I say that aloud? My bad.
No, I think Toby Whithouse is the guy that eventually should get it. I think I like him.
well, then, if that's the case, then why didn't they approach Toby then? Because he is quite a popular choice.
You see, it could have been like he's busy writing that Noughts and Crosses at the minute, so it's got another season, so he's probably busy with it.
Yeah, okay, that's a fair
But
shout.
You think they'll change the master again, or no?
I have a funny feel. Listen, John Sim appeared 3 times in the past 10 years. I reckon they're going to bring him back.
Yeah, I can see him doing that. I've enjoyed Missy. I honestly actually enjoyed Missy during her time.
I'd love to see her again.
It took me a while to get used to her, purely because it was a change of gender for the master. That shocked me out of my apathy. I'm like, oh, no.
Well, like what I always thought was at first that maybe in the attempt to try to escape Gallifrey, the Master and the Ronnie had somehow gotten merged, and their psyches were working against each other.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
And then I thought, okay, that's what. Granted, he's got the likeness of the Ronnie,
Yeah,
and then the more the mentality of the Master. And then I think after either the second or third time of her appearance, I thought this works.
Yeah.
I did that idea where they were merged, but still, that's what initially thought.
Bring in Helen Mirren to play the Ronnie.
Ooh.
Or Gillian Anderson.
American actress, but how about the gal who played one of the angels from Charlie's Angels, Jacqueline Smith.
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, she's still around.
Yes, she
What
is.
about Emma Thompson? She'd be brilliant as as the Ronnie or even the Master. Oh my God. I feel it's like all my Christmases have come at once.
We should have known something that was up. I think was it last year, or the year before, when they were talking about Moffat and wanting Moffat and Davies to come back.
Yeah, I remember the interview they done with the Radio Times, and he said like RTD was drunk, but you knew by him that he was sort of when you get pissed and you're at the stage where you're trying to watch what you say.
Yeah, yeah.
And he was sort of like, they asked him, do you have any ideas? And he's like, nah, no ideas. Nope, don't even think about it. Don't even think about it at all. Well, in reality, he's probably got like fucking 20 scripts sitting in the house.
He probably started him and Moffat. Let's put Moffat in this as well. Probably when that whole joke of Timeless Child came in, they started thinking, "Oh God, I better start writing scripts now just for shits and giggles, so that way, if I do come back, I've got this and got that."
And there's literally.
I mean, we know they wrote scripts because they did the lockdown stuff.
I know.
They just used their stuff.
He probably was pretty much burning down forests trying to get down as many scripts as possible due to how fast he was going.
There's a paper shortage, yeah.
Yeah. But at the same time, there's an awful lot to fix.
Oh God, yes,
an awful lot. And
do you know something? It would not surprise me for a second that if Chibnall was made, had the whole Timeless Child stuff over to RTD to fix.
Here's the thing. Usually they're supposed to fix it before the new showrunner comes in. They're supposed to reset it. You know what? If he leaves it to Russell T Davies, that's fine because he can't resolve shit anyway. So I'd be happy with that.
You all know how I think how it should go with.
Thomas Child definitely doesn't exist at all. It's just a trap by Rassilon, like you said. I think you're dead on, Scott, with that.
It's just it's probably just a filter. It's bullshit. It's to fool the master. I reckon the master's the Timeless Child.
I mean, no, it has to do with something to do with. We know that the Doctor and the Master are kind of like in a class by itself, and for some reason, even Rassilon and all of them are kind of hesitant to really get busy with them. That's why, like, when the Master went back after blasting Rassilon back to the Time War, he fucking fixed his ass, gave him a TARDIS, and was like, get the fuck out of here. Didn't even kill him. Like, get out. Hey, I fixed your ass. You got regeneration.
Remember right?
Here's a TARDIS. Goodbye.
The Master was supposed to be the Doctor's id, his IDD or ID or how you said. And then, for whatever reason, I think due to the death of Delgado, they decided to change it.
I know. I think what it is because we heard from like Missy and the Doctor interaction. I think that the Doctor's house and the Master's house, like family house, joined because the Doctor gave a gift to the Master's daughter.
I remember hearing this. Yeah, I remember hearing this.
And it was quite possible that the Master's daughter and the Doctor's son married, and possibly Susan is the granddaughter of both, basically. Which I've always said that. So you never see like the Master go after anybody related to the Doctor or vice versa or any talk of it or any, and it was always like maybe they said they went to school, maybe they didn't, like they knew each other, they had a falling out. They were best friends, then they had a falling out, and then oh shit, my daughter's marrying your son. Shit. Like they hate each other, but it's like, all right.
Not a line in the show, correct me if I'm mistaken, where
what's that?
Was there not a line in the show that did Missy not say something like, or maybe I'm wrong, maybe this is from the books where she said something like, this was a pet that he gave my daughter or something like that? Or is that
Missy said that to Capaldi.
Yeah.
It was
gave my daughter right. So that's why I say that their houses were joined. Like at the time, they probably couldn't stand each other because their friendship broke. But the houses were united because of the kids.
Yeah, they had to get on with it.
Right, but they just hated each other. That's why you could see right away, the Master, the Third Doctor, they just fucking you shit. Okay, shit.
What if Susan is a timeless child, and that's why the Doctor took her away from Gallifrey, so that they don't exploit her any more than they already have?
So in other words, that Susan really isn't the granddaughter?
No, that's just a title she gives him. It's not really a granddaughter or grandfather.
You don't think Susan's? Well, I had a theory a while back that what if she just was the daughter of a companion that he lost or some shit? And then he's just taking care of her because they died or something. I mean,
he felt guilty or something.
You know what? You really don't want to change the dynamic of that. You got to keep it that she's the granddaughter, honestly.
Yeah.
I reckon that this is another thing. Just when you mentioned Susan, I would put any money on now that Carol Ann Ford will be in the 60th, because I reckon if they don't do it now, they never will.
Well, Russell T. Davis is going to do that definitely.
Yeah.
I lost Scott. Hold on, wait. Scott, you having problems with your mic for some reason? Maybe it's StreamYard's doing it to you. I don't know. I'm trying to get you back in, and it won't let me put you back in there. So you need to connect your mic before you add them. I can't do. Okay, you back, Scott? Oh no, I don't know. It's an update, I think, with StreamYard. We're having a problem. We'll see if this continues, but yeah, look, it's the last chance. Last chance for them to come back. Last chance for the classic doctors to come back. Tom Baker, everybody. This is it. Russell T. Davis has got to seize the opportunity and get them back.
Yeah, I reckon he's gotta have to, like, as you say, it'll be the Avengers Endgame of this.
But you can't just. Here's the thing: if you're going to do a big story like that, right? You can't be just like the Daleks all the time.
No.
Every time it's I understand, but this needs to be other than the Daleks. I mean, the Daleks could appear, but they can't be the main thing. Like, you got to go into Gallifrey. You got to go into Rassilon being pissed off, getting thrown off Gallifrey with the High Council. What the fuck is he doing? Where the fuck is he going? You know, the Weeping Angels. You got to throw like a mixture of the old and the new together. And Weeping Angels throw in there the silence. You know, I mean, Moffat has so much shit he never revealed, like what the fuck the silence were, who created them, what the fuck. You know, like just it's RTD's game now, but like we need to have Scott's back. Hey, Scott.
Give us the Guardians, man. I want to see the Guardians back for one little.
He kicked the Guardians ass.
Yeah.
Well, weren't they related to the Guardians in fucking that Jodie Whittaker episode?
Oh, you mean those? Oh, in that what's that one? The one with the bloke with the,
yeah, she kicked their ass.
Detached their fingers. Yeah, they were meant to be.
She kicked their ass.
Yeah.
I'm still looking at this BBC News article, and I'm still just.
I know it's like we went back to Bernstein Bears universe.
I feel like I've got into the TARDIS and I've got out in 2004.
You know what they should do? They should do a fucking joke, right, in Doctor Who, where the Doctor picks up Mandela and then brings him in the wrong year, and then he's supposed to be, and then he's alive. Like, oh shit, I fucked up. That would be fucking hysterical. Oh, Mandela effect. That was me. Shit.
I'm still surprised they haven't done that.
They should do that.
Yeah. Oh my.
Or better
the Bernstein Bears. Yeah, I screwed that up too.
Bears. They actually did doing something. There was like a misedit, and somebody goes, "Where's this?" And the Doctor happened to have it with him and drops it somewhere.
Shit.
I can't wait to turn on the news tonight and see this. I just can't wait to turn on.
You know,
news.
I looked all over Twitter right when this happened.
Yeah.
I didn't see anybody against it.
Nobody.
I didn't see one person against it.
But this is the thing: he is the guy. Like as I was saying there when you were away, he's going to come out and he's going to put his arms. He can do no wrong. Yeah. He's going to put his arms around both sides of this fandom, and he's going to bring them into the big hug.
Oh yeah. Like I said, I was joking around. I'm like, hey, you, I love you. You may have been an a-hole, but you know what?
I honestly, do you know what? Hold on, I play this because I played it there to Phil and Scott when you were away. Okay. This was my reaction a couple of hours ago. As soon as I seen it, Phil's laughing already because he knows what's coming. Yeah. This was me in the car approximately 2 hours ago. Right, I'm gonna play this down the mic and I'll try. So this was the start of it, right?
I'm fucking weak. Russell T. Davis is coming back. I can't get over this. He's coming back.
That was me in the car, and I thought I was literally. I thought if anybody's seen me driving past to be thinking, has this guy took a heart attack?
I'm looking at the messages from my source. I'm like, oh shit, my source is alive. He didn't talk to me. I thought he was mad at me. So I'm like, wait, what? I'm like, then I go all over the place. And I see it on Facebook. I see Phil talking about it. I say this, and I'm like, it's real!
He lives.
I go to Billy. I'm like, holy shit, Billy, Russell T. Davis is back. Jason ate a zombie. All right, see you later. Like,
Oh my god!
we have that rivalry with the Friday the 13th thing, me and Billy, with that Jason's a zombie, not a zombie thing. But I was like, Russell T. Davis is back, and Jason's not a zombie. All right.
There's literally like I was lucky I didn't see this in the middle of my university today, because there was like a lot of people are like back over here. A lot of people are back on site on campus, so there was like hundreds of people walking past me. So I was like, if I had seen that news in the middle of those people, I would have dropped to my knees and started screaming.
I like I said, I had a plan of a big gaming day all day today.
Yeah.
The moment that shit happened, I'm like, that's out the window. We're back. I said, are you the real Whovians today? I'm like, oh yeah. Even if I have to do that shit myself.
I'm just, oh my god, I'm sitting here and there's a part of me that's thinking,
if you were depressed, you're not depressed anymore.
No,
I was saying to myself, oh, I'm going to get my hair done. I'm going to get my hair dyed. I'm going to get a facial. Pick this. Cut the nose hairs. Let's go.
Like my luck. This is like, I feel like I'm getting to experience my childhood now as
That's
an
right.
adult again. And
If you had a diet, there is no diet today, baby.
Like, I was a kid when RTD was writing. I was a kid when Taylor was there, and it feels like someone has given me a ticket and said, "Right, you're going to relive your childhood again. This is it, and this is what it feels like."
Even though I wasn't a kid, I'm revisiting
You feel 15 years younger, Joe. You feel 15 years
I feel a lot younger. Let's go. Another 1,000 Real Whovians cast. Let's go. We'll take 2 months. No.
Yeah, petition to make RTD here. RTD can stay until the 75th anniversary.
The break, the vacation's over. We're back in business. This is for real.
Really gonna be.
Yeah, he's at 14 years away. He's at 14 years away, so now he has to write for another 14 years. To make
Listen, we know that if he leaves, Moffat's coming back too. So
it's
we know. We know it's happening.
Oh my god.
Listen, man, it can't get worse than the tree people, spoonheads, and if you love your kid, you could fight the conversion of a Cyberman and get your own talk show. Okay, like it's not.
Oh God! I'm just.
No musical episode, Russell. I know you like the Buffy thing, but no.
Oh God!
It's like
musical episode.
It's like what I was saying to Noel earlier on. There's a bottle of gin at the bottom of my. I'm in my bedroom at the minute. There's a bottle of gin here, and I'm very tempted just to open it.
Listen, I don't really like to drink, and I haven't drank anything in a long time. I'll drink today, man. Let's go. Let's go.
I'll catch a flight. I'll be over shortly. I'll be over to New York.
Let's go.
Hell, my God. Better yet, we've got my BJ's restaurant just across the way here. So that's
the train station I traveled to was under fucking water. Like,
oh my God!
Okay? I would fucking leave to do it. No more do we get little rain. We get fucking goddamn fucking apocalyptic fucking storms now because God's angry. But you know what? God's not angry now. You want to know why? Because now that Russell T. Davis is back, it's gonna be fucking sunshine.
Yeah,
all the fucking time.
Yeah, God probably goes, "Oh, geez, Davies is gonna come back to New
York." It's gonna be the goddamn
right
all of a sudden the best fucking weather ever. Thank you.
I remember this reminds me of like I think like podcast I said years like from years ago where he said like, "Oh, Russell T. Davis will come back eventually," and I remember sitting watching your videos like years ago, but like, stop talking out of your fucking ass. RTD's never coming back. I
even film all the time. It's like, you motherfucker. All the time, this time. Fucking right. Fuck him. Fuck him.
Fucking bastard.
Fuck you, fuckity fuck.
Is that a flipping?
All the time. And I'm in my house and like, oh, my ears are ringing. Oh, it's like spider sense. Oh,
I don't think Scott was here when I explained the story. Was he here? I don't think he explained. Do you want to explain the story?
Okay, so when it was announced that Jodie Whittaker was the doctor, I lost my shit.
Oh, I think I left.
I fucking cursed.
Yeah, I remember hearing about this. I had left.
He had to leave
5-10 minutes before because I had to go.
He had to leave.
Yeah,
and this is the thing where I had women in here, men in here, right? The women were against Jodie Whittaker. Gloria was crying, right? It was I was fucking pissed. I took K9 and I broke his neck. I chucked him across the room. I'm like,
how long did it take to find him?
Like, you probably see that in slow motion. I broke my fucking favorite thing, right? I broke his fucking neck. I was fucking miserable for weeks that I broke his neck, right? Broke fucking, I was like, fuck, bitch, fuck. And everybody, that was even my enemies, were in a fucking, right? You fucking know, Philip. All fucking sitting, fucking watching my shit, laughing their ass off. Entertainment, right? And believe it was, and now I pissed off people, right? Now, but I'm always open-minded because here's the thing. I still had all these Doctor Who pages, and I'm battling myself. That thank God I don't have split personality because I'd be having a big fight with myself, okay? I'm like, fuck that! I ain't gonna put her on my page. Yes, you are. No, I'm not. Like, so I was like back and forth, like, that's not fair to the Doctor Who fans. She's the doctor. I got to put a picture everywhere. I'm like, fuck. I don't want to, but yes, I'm going to dump all the pages. No, I'm not. So I was just fucking couldn't stand it, right? Now, everybody was working on me because you know how we popped out podcasts so much that we literally did 450 podcasts of the Real Whovians before she started. Listen, from the announcement that she was the doctor and 450 Real Whovians casts after, she still didn't air yet, right? It took 450 fucking Real Whovians casts for finally a leaked clip of her with the tongue and everything. Yeah. And I'm watching her, and already they sent me clips of her in movies and shit. I'm like, oh, she can act, and oh, she's with Christopher Eccleston. Oh shit, if she's emotional like that, oh my God, she'd be fucking fantastic, right?
And then I walk it.
So but before that happened, I think we fought before that, but I saw her clip and I fucking loved her immediately, and my whole thing changed, right? Which open minds. But anyway, before that, you got pissed at me, and you. This is the thing, right? Keep in mind that at the time, sometimes I would do 5 podcasts a day, 10 podcasts a day, heavy podcasting, Doctor Who, heavy videos, right? You come on and you fucking knock me about like so many words, like I'm fucking terrible. I'm never gonna get any more subscribers. I suck.
Yeah, your channel's about to die because
my channel was dead. My channel was dying. My group is dying. I got so fucking hot about that because I put a lot of time and effort into these casts and into this. And I'm like, you son of a bitch! I fucking flipped the fuck out. That I made a whole thing like it was a story arc. And I think a thing called Run For It Marty, I titled it. You remember. It's still up there. Yeah. And I said, you know, I will come back a year from now on this anniversary and I'll have 1,000 more subscribers and every year I will fucking fuck you. I was like flipping up. So my whole speech is probably epic and more epic than I realized it. That Mr. Freedom decided to do a whole fucking video about my shit that I'm a scumbag basically. And he's all backing you and everything.
Glory.
And even then, I'm like, well, fuck you, best man. And I'm like flipping out. But then, so many years later, I guess, like, you parted company with him or whatever, different things.
Yeah.
And you came to me. And you're like, right? all nice, and I'm like, oh shit, it's fucking Marty, run for it, Marty, whatever. And, how you doing, bro? And it was like, and we were cool,
Yeah. Oh god, I remember. I was like, I remember when that happened, and I was like, I remember when he put out the video because he told me he was going to do a rant from the fan, and I was like, all right, fine. And then I seen the video, and I was like, as soon as Joe sees this video, he's gonna be pissed.
Oh.
But yeah, that
people know how to fucking piss me off.
Yeah.
Out of the blue. It's like I'm on Twitter, I see my name mentioned, like, and I'm like, what? Instantly. That poor Philip and Connor had to do a fucking intervention with me because it was going to be a goddamn Whovian Tube War 2.
Jesus.
And they're like, listen, we had like a goddamn fucking vote and fucking diplomatic shit and the goddamn United Nations of Whovians, and they're like, it's like fucking putting Zod on trial. Get it, and everybody's like, no, you can't go to war with freedom. This is the pros and the cons. I'm like, all right.
I was looking at like I remember when
and the war was over instantly. Remember?
You shouted like you were like Whovian Ward Who, and I was sitting back in my chair.
Fucking flipping out.
As a 16-year-old, and I was thinking, have I just ignited the next Doctor Who war on YouTube?
Almost. They were probably talking about, oh shit, we got to stop this. Oh shit, fuck, Joe's never gonna stop. This shit's gonna go on for.
Yeah, do you know something? The funny thing is, because I never went near your channel for like a year after that, and I went back on the day anniversary in the comment, just thinking, did he remember? Yeah. And
did you comment a year later?
No, I didn't. I went back to your channel on the anniversary date, waiting for the video.
But I did have more subscribers.
Yeah, you did. I'll admit that. But I was waiting for the video to say, "Aha!"
You know what it was? I was gonna do it,
uh-huh.
And I guess maturity set in, and I'm like, yeah, I kind of that would probably reignite stuff that I promised Philip and Connor and battling for it. I can't. Yeah, I'll pass. I guess. Oh, yeah. I listen to my group, though. I do. Sometimes I don't, but like most of the time I
do. Oh my god!
Well, let me tell you something. That anytime there would be a Whovian, the first Whovian Tube War was, I lost like 500 subscribers. I was almost at 1,000, and falsely accused. We're not going to get into it, but I lost 500 subscribers unfairly. And I was pissed about that, and I was falsely accused of things, and I was pissed off. And after that, I didn't take the subscribers, as seriously. Like, I didn't take the channel as seriously, because here it is, I built this whole fucking thing up, and I lost it, like, right away, and it was from misunderstanding and stupid shit, and I was pissed about it, so I was like, you know what, I'm not going to kill myself trying every which way to get subscribers. I'm just going to do it and have fun. Not that I was fully invested before, but I was more invested with getting subscribers before than now. So where are you, bro?
Yeah.
Hey, Modern Day Nerd, where are you on now? Are you on Facebook? Hold on. The thing about Facebook is, like, sometimes they don't get the message. I don't know, right, Scott? They're weird.
Yeah, because I saw it late because I was on YouTube looking at something. I saw your cast and I thought, okay, I'll just see what's going on. Chime over to Facebook and there's like, oh, come on in. Oh, shit.
Hayden, send me a message on Twitter and I'll send you the link. Oh, this is not Zoom though, bro. This is StreamYard.
And for some strange reason, now I'm having difficulties using my camera on here. So
it's the update, Scott, with the StreamYard. Where is Connor?
Update freaking.
What? No, don't
you know what's weird? Some of us haven't talked to each other in like so long, and I'm thinking it's like yesterday. And it's probably like a year and shit.
I'm just going to throw it out here, right? Have any of you seen the show Dairy Girls or heard of it?
I have. I just can't understand it though.
So basically, it's ended next year. The guy the girl that writes it, Lisa McGee, she's just.
I'm not on PlayStation right now.
She's just
Hold on.
tweeted in the past 2 hours.
Get Marty. I'm sorry.
She's tweeted there's a doctor in the house.
Yeah.
So
First of all, didn't Jody just finish her regeneration?
yeah, well,
So the doctor would have had to been right there.
Oh no, but she's a writer. This girl, she like it's literally.
Yeah, but the new doctor should have been on set already.
There's talk that I don't know what the story is. I know that when they were filming in Cardiff the other day, that they were keeping somebody out of the public view, whoever that is. I think it's Gemma.
David Tennant, probably. I know David Tennant was supposed to be in a special, right?
He's got a haircut and a shave, by the way.
What?
He's had a haircut and a shave.
Yes, he has. Yeah.
Okay, so he's supposed to be in a special. Isn't what's the name? Ruth supposed to be in a special?
Gemma Redgrave.
No, what's the name? Joe
Martin.
Martin.
Joe Martin. Yeah, there's talk that she's appeared.
And Sasha Dhawan.
Yeah. Hey,
Hayden. 1 second, Marty. Hayden.
Go for it.
Either message me on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Oh wait, do we even have Instagram on here? I'll send you the link, but like, do you have a Facebook? I don't know where I could send this to you. I can make a messenger. I can't put it in the chat because then if somebody comes in here, then that I don't know. Well, I guess we have a lobby, right? So I don't have to let people.
Yeah.
I don't want. All right. You know what, Hayden, you still there? I'm gonna put it in the chat.
I was just gonna say there, Joe Noel's free there. If you want to speak to him, he's just off there now.
How many people, Philip, could we put in this?
Isn't it 6?
Yeah, I thought it was 6. I know it was either 5 or 6.
It's
You
6.
just messaged me? Where? Oh. Who's that? Oh, 1 second. Message me. Where'd you message me? In Messenger? Twitter? I don't see you. Twitter? No?
Oh God.
I'm sorry, guys. What's happening? All right? So no, you said send the message to Noel.
Yeah, he's just finished his stream there. I see he's on Twitter, so he's finished. You can send him a line if he's about.
He must be happy. He must be really happy.
Oh, I'm sure he's ecstatic. I'm fucking ecstatic too.
I'm just sitting here. Noel and I when I went on to Noel's stream earlier on, the two of us got very emotional.
I was almost fucking crying. Like,
I was.
bawling. I had the tissues ready. I'm talking to my kids like, this is great. My kids are like all happy and shit. Fucking hell. Oh shit.
Oh, this cannot compute in my brain. I just cannot compute this.
What did you say? Somebody said about the will anybody really care about Series 13 or the specials now? Yes, because we want to see what Mr. Chibbs does. Oh, he's live, bro.
Oh, is he? Okay.
Multi-award winning Russell T Davies will take control of the TARDIS once more.
Yay!
Damn.
He's in his live stream. He can't come in. All right, that's fine.
Oh, he's in his live stream at the minute?
Yeah.
Oh, he hit up on Twitter that he was free, but I don't know, maybe he's in another one.
Oh, we've been live for over an hour and 38 minutes.
Yeah.
Where did you tweet me?
So RTD will be choosing the 14th Doctor.
What?
Oh, right. So there's somebody screaming about Doctor Who potentially going to Manchester. But then again, Bad Wolf is based in Wales, but the thing is, right, Bad Wolf have their studios in Wales, but as far as I know, it's not a big facility. It's not as big as like Rothlock.
So they
I
need
was like, I've been to Manchester. I was in Manchester 3 weeks ago, over at Media City, where like a lot of the BBC stuff's made at the minute, and it's massive. It is absolutely massive, and it wouldn't surprise me if that's where it's going. I would be all for it. Or even HBO, like you say, you're obviously making the HBO connection here, Joe. And we know that Game of Thrones was made in Belfast. Could this is just me being a real fanboy here and just being pure biased? Could they go to the Titanic Studios in Belfast? Could you imagine? Oh my God, I would never.
I have a question. I have a question for Philip, actually.
Go on.
So, Matt Smith just posted a little while ago that, right? Is this true that now is the perfect time? He's open availability to return to Doctor Who. I thought he was filming Game of Thrones.
Yeah, that's what he's doing.
Yeah.
He's in that Game of Thrones pre.
So how is he available?
Unless he's finished filming for it.
Yeah, unless he.
Are they done, or is that going to be canceled? Because John Sim was in one, and they canceled that.
No,
They-
unless Matt Smith's character is short-lived in the
Yeah.
show.
They were filming. I think they started filming. Was it the like?
So in other words, he's not a main part of that.
Probably not. He probably gets
Oh,
killed.
so he's free agent then.
Yeah.
And let's be honest, a couple of weeks ago there was a photo of him at a bar drinking alone outside the pub.
I saw that. What the fuck? He eating on the fucking curb? What was that shit? He was smoking too, right?
Yeah.
So
Jesus Christ. Modern age nerd.
Mate, do
Jesus.
you know what gets me? Do you know what gets me awake at 3:30 in the fucking morning? I've just woken up from a dream, and in this dream, I was traumatic because I thought I had a sore throat, so I woke up panicking and sweats. I don't want a sore throat. I hate that. And I'm reading this article about this Uber driver getting choked out by this 55-year-old woman just because I couldn't sleep, right? And then my phone, I didn't even click anything. My phone just opened another article, and it said RTD back as showrunner. I've gone, what's this freaking spam on my phone? Get off this stupid crap. And then I went to Doctor Who website, and there's the headline. And I've just borderline shit my pants, and I've gone, this can't be real. This just can't be real.
But the best is the fucking photo op. You got all fucking done. Your teeth are whiter than the fucking color white. Fucking, you're looking like you're glowing, like you're a goddamn angel. It's like, holy shit, it's Russell T. Davis.
I was
Jesus
looking at
Christ.
that
News I've
photo.
ever heard.
That photo was taken in his office because I know what his office looks like. That's in his office, so it's at his house. That photo was taken.
Jesus.
This is amazing. This is the most exciting news I've ever heard in my life.
I know.
This is like, I didn't think anything could breach Tobey Maguire coming back as Spider-Man. But this is pushing it.
Fucking Alfred Molina? Holy shit.
Do you know, like, I feel like, I'm at an age now where it's like, all right, once I've got this one more thing, I'm pretty much satisfied. I don't need to see anything else. And then I'm like, I'm satisfied where I left my Doctor Who fandom. I loved it while it was going hot. And now it's had its time and I'm ready to move on. And then this thing drops and I go, yeah, shit, well, I'm ready to pull out that sonic screwdriver toy again.
Right.
Here we go.
Fucking hell, baby.
This is incredible. And it's funny because, I've obviously gone back and forth on the show. I haven't really been majorly into it over the past few years. But probably about 2 months ago, I got right back into it. And now I'm thinking I'm going to push through this little year gap and just keep going. And then this is going to be, incredible.
I just feel like I'm dreaming. I feel like I'm drunk or I'm dreaming.
Amazing. I never wanted him to leave in the first place. Like, even the Moffat era, I was chanting, bring him back, bring him back. Eventually it gets to a point where you're like, this is never going to happen. But now it's like, oh shit, this is actually
anything is possible. I believe right now.
I had a feeling though.
I'm waiting for the fucking aliens to come next week.
Yeah.
Like, oh shit. Look, they're fucking lizard people.
I think I spoke to you about this like probably last year when they did the Time Lord Victorious stuff. I said, why is the show, especially during COVID, focusing so heavily on all of the previous era's stuff?
Right.
And it looked pretty obvious that they were, since the Timeless Child, jumping back to trying to, get you thinking of those older episodes again.
When they were better.
This is just, we should have been smarter and seen it coming.
Yeah.
I think they just know, though, that I think they just know now that the kids who grew up in the 2000s, my generation, are starting to pay a lot for entertainment. And I think you're seeing that through things like Spider-Man No Way Home. And I think this is another example of that.
Greatest fucking thing I've ever seen.
Oh, my God. This is
you
just...
saw Alfred Molina, that was it. Oh, yeah. Fuck. Oh, shit. I was like, oh. And then the Matrix trailer. Jesus.
Oh, yeah.
I've watched that thing like 500 times.
Incredible.
I don't give a shit. I fucking love that shit.
Are we like in a time loop now where like the 2000s, like the noughties are just starting to repeat themselves again? Like this is what
you know what? Ghostbusters is good.
I think they're realizing if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Right.
Like I just think there's a lot of things in life where I think a lot of creators or a lot of, people in spaces when they're having big careers decide it's the old Patrick Troughton rule, go out while you're on top after a few years. But a lot of people realize life doesn't stop after that, and things you try after that don't reach that peak again. So I think a lot of people are in that headspace of why stop? I mean, if it's not going wrong, why stop?
Right. And then Doctor Who is about time travel, so go backwards if you have to. Because basically, like the Doctor could revisit old faces. Remember we did that joke that David Tennant was coming back in that podcast?
A companion from not modern era, because that would help improve it. Plus, pull a companion you haven't seen in a while from the original series.
But I'm saying, like, nothing is wrong with him coming back. I always said that. Yeah. Nothing is. It's not the feat if Russell T Davies came back and Moffat came back. It's something they love doing. Why wouldn't you want to do stuff you love doing? Everybody's been going through shit with this thing. I haven't done podcasts, everything. Then after a while, people think, oh, I'm out of touch with Doctor Who. Like, oh, did you hear what happened? Of course I fucking hear what happened. I know what the fuck's going on with Doctor Who. I'm still, just because I don't do fucking podcasts all the time doesn't mean I don't know what the fuck's happening. I went crazy
now, let's put our heads together for a sec. They bring back the showrunner for when the show was in its peak. Do they bring back the man that was with him during the show's peak?
Yes. Yes.
Oh,
yes.
Or do they bring back?
Yes.
Here's another suggestion: do they bring back the other guy that's just started re-loving the show after quitting after 1 year?
No. I tell you what they do, right?
Both come back.
They obviously bring back the guy who was at the peak. They obviously bring back him. But I tell you what they do. This is what I would do if I was Russell T Davies and I was a smart guy. There is a guy at the minute who is currently starring in a film that's coming out next week. And he looks the part. He's the right age for it. He would certainly fit in well with that sort of talent Smith demographic. I think Russell T Davies should cast Ben Whishaw, the guy that plays Q in James Bond, as the next Doctor.
His name's always been in the listings, though.
Yeah,
Paddington Bear.
He's the guy. He's. I just think he looks the part. Ever since I seen him.
What would be wrong? What would be? Let me ask you a question, right? The show has been going into shit, right? What the fuck would be wrong with Russell T Davies coming back, David Tennant coming back? Who gives a shit? Why not? Murray Gold, fucking Rose Tyler, Jackie Top. Fuck it. Why not?
You know how I said there should be when they could have spinoffs. What they could, I think we mentioned this before. When Doctor Who's off the air doing filming, that definitely do this one thing like here are missing adventures. Call them like Doctor Who missing adventures or something like that. And you take
do that.
Doctors, whether it's from the new series,
8th Doctor,
and just
the only way it would work would be 8th Doctor.
Yeah, and do
because everybody wants. There's a demand for that.
And that way you get your Doctor Who. You get to see what they were doing. These could be like one-off adventures, and it wouldn't affect the show whatsoever.
Give, or even if they wanted to, I know they probably won't, give Paul Miguel the series he never got. Give
That's
him
what
it.
he should get.
Well, yes.
There's never been a doctor more in demand for having a series than Dr. Harley saw.
That's why.
And that's what everybody wants.
A lot of the Big Finish dramas, animate those and give those.
Well,
adventures.
here's the thing with that. Again, people don't want to admit this, okay? But Big Finish is not canon.
I know it's not canon. I realize.
And the issue with that is at any moment, the showrunner, if he wanted to, could put out an episode to totally say or to contradict Big Finish. Big Finish is making a lot of money for Doctor Who, more than what's currently making Doctor Who money. But at the end of the day, it is okay. It's not canon. Russell T. Davis had to go to Chris Chibnall, okay? Because Chris Chibnall's the showrunner of Doctor Who, for a fan to say Harriet Jones survived Stolen Earth. They made that canon. That's canon. It was important enough for him to go to him to ask him for permission.
Remember in Night of the Doctor with Paul McGann, they made his companions canon by speaking about he mentions them in Night of the Doctor. So that's canon. Big Finish one.
Correct. And that's the one exception, is that the only thing you saw of the Eighth Doctor was Big Finish. So it would make sense that the Eighth Doctor's Big Finish is canon.
Okay.
There's nothing else, though. So it'd have to be. But he didn't mention Grace.
Yeah,
because they weren't allowed to, because Fox owns the name. But she was a companion.
Here's a question for you guys. I think like every other big franchise is tapping into multiverse, for example. Doctor Who's the only thing with no existing multiverse in use.
No, there is. Inferno. Inferno was an alternate universe.
But currently there's not a
the Cybermen episode, they're from the other universe. They were from another universe.
But surely they used that. Surely they used that a bit more.
They could. I mean, they mentioned it in the Curse of Black Spot that the Doctor said that he's traveled to alternate universes and didn't even know. But they never really. Well, this is the Timeless Child. Yeah. First of all, how do we know that Rassilon didn't regenerate into a child, went to Gallifrey before they really developed, and created this whole bullshit thing?
I think this is not just a random choice they've made at the last hour. They knew he was coming back way before they got rid of.
I think listen, this was in the planning stages for a long time. Of course, on this show, I quoted my source saying that they're going to a different production company, which they've had this production company for ages, and this was in the works already. Now, he was very vague with stuff he told me because they weren't allowed to say. But this is probably going on for over a year.
100%. 100%. I agree with you. I think
I'm telling you, I don't know what the exact moment was, but I'm telling you, the moment fucking Chris Chibnall, the moment Russell T. Davis saw that shit about the Timeless Child, I'm pretty sure he was fucking hot about it.
Like
I'm sorry. I'm telling you, Moffat called him and everything.
I didn't hate that episode. As I look back now, I think it's damaging to the show. But if you look through what happened at that time when that came out, that destroyed the show. Like I don't think I've ever seen anything that bad.
You had people that really didn't know. You had new fans of Doctor Who that needed something to connect to, and that connected to them Doctor Who more than anything else because it threw out the canon that they didn't have to watch. It threw it in the garbage. So they could be the best Whovian experts because nobody knows what the fuck is happening. Because they didn't need to watch any of that shit because there's a whole bunch of motherfucking doctors before that shit. So they were fucking as much of the experts as we are. They loved that shit. It was the easy footnotes. Let me read footnotes of the Doctor. Oh, the Doctor's the first person to regenerate and everybody else adapted their philosophy around him and they fucking screwed him over and put limits on his shit and they treat him like a bastard stepchild. That's it. That's it. They fucking
I can't
ruined it.
believe.
Guess
I
what?
can't believe. Yeah.
Doctor Who ends when you don't ask who Doctor Who is. Because now you fucking know who Doctor Who is. Fucking little kid. Fucking another universe. And then fucking falls off a cliff or generate. Fuck. You just ruined the whole fucking show. This is how you get the show canceled.
I've had a
Fucking
friend.
say everything about it.
I've had a friend text me in the past few minutes claiming that he's seen a tweet. I'm trying to get him to send it to me, where it's been said that RTD has apparently said that he's not going to be rehashing his old work. This is going to be something completely different.
That's what I was wanting. That's what I want.
It's going to
we
be
know
something.
it's new stuff.
Yeah.
New Doctor, new shit.
No, but I guess what I mean.
New Doctor, new stuff.
I don't want him retreading his old glory days of how he made Doctor Who. I want him to look differently, a new vision for it, a totally new vision in his eyes, which I hope he does.
It's got to be young and fresh.
Yeah.
It's got to connect with the
Guys, I'll be
younger
right
audience
back. One
that
second.
hasn't been connecting with. It just, if you look back at 2006, the show was just at an unbelievable peak, like just insane how popular it was in every facet. And I just think it never, even Moffat's era was riding off the back of that success, just that wave of that success. It's still a good era, mind you. You know, appreciate it very much, but the peak of the show managed to give it a longevity that lasted up until the point of no return, where someone turned around and realized, wait a minute, this is actually just a joke now, which was probably series 12.
True.
Yeah.
Oh. Fellas laughing at me every time I say, "Oh." I'm just. Oh God, no.
Incredible.
I mean, it's still a long way off now. What we're talking? What 2023?
Yeah,
I'm
the
just waiting
60th.
now. Like I know he won't, but like he won't do it. Like his old logo. Like obviously, there's going to be a new logo and all. Like I just can't wait for that. But yeah, new logo, new theme tune, new TARDIS.
Yes.
God, and Murray Gold coming back. Hopefully,
When I first saw Whitaker's TARDIS, what I thought they were going to do was, okay, those are the spots they're going to CGI in.
Yeah.
And then when I saw they didn't CGI in, I thought, boy, they really fucked up.
The only thing I loved about her TARDIS was the exterior. I love the outside of it.
Yeah.
The inside of it's rotten.
That interior with that damn hand motif for a damn TARDIS console, it was stupid as hell.
I will rejoice when I see that thing get burned to the ground next year. I will rejoice.
Ooh, that's what the new Doctor should do. They should have like a reminiscence of it burning, and everybody's just rejoicing that it's finally. I wonder if somebody's going to be up.
I have a question, Philip.
Yes, sir.
How long is Russell T Davies' show going to last now? It's a Sin. Is it scheduled to end in 2023? Or?
Oh, no, it's over ages ago. It's over ages ago.
It was over.
Oh, it's over.
Yeah.
It was only a couple of episodes. How much? 6 or 7? I can't remember how many. It was
There's only 6 episodes that he said it was one series. He's not doing anymore.
Oh, one series. Oh,
yeah,
okay.
it was one series. It was always intended to be one series.
Yeah.
So, fuck. Jesus.
So he's free.
He's free. He's come home. He has come home. That's what I put up on my Instagram. His tweet, his
I'm coming home.
Yeah, that's the one I put up. I put
Thanks,
that.
it's like
And watch when they do the
2006 over
introduction
here
of the
again.
Doctor, they use that theme song for it.
No, could you just imagine, right? Just say at the end of it, right? At Jodie Whittaker's last episode, it just cuts at the end of the credits. The next thing you see, like the dawn over Cardiff, the big studios, and this guy walks up, the boots and the long coat, and that's "Welcome home." That's RTD walking in the studio.
Hey, this
Come
is good
on
because
in
we
and
were.
close the door. Just I'm standing waving outside. Let's see you in 2023.
I want to know. Here's the thing. Now we got the news
Rose up
that
the show-
Russell T
the
Davis
show-
is coming back, right?
Back.
So where the hell is the damn Doctor Who trailer?
RTD must go.
I love if this whole thing's a lie, just to drum up hype for Series 13.
Wow.
I would fly out to Australia and smack your ass if that happened.
Guys, we're gonna have to end the cast because I'm losing. Something's wrong with the internet, and I'm losing connection.
Okay.
So I don't know what it is over here, but I'm. You guys are zapping in and out, and I took my camera off, but let me put it back on. All right, so thank you guys for everything. We're gonna try to do this later again. Try to do more podcasts on this maybe tonight if you guys want. Let me know. Marty,
Yep.
thank you for your
Absolutely.
debut. It was great to have you on your first episode with us.
Thanks for having me.
Well done. Been good.
Good to see you, Hayden. Good to see you,
I'll
Philip,
be
as
back
always.
shortly.
Good to see you, Scott.
Hello.
It's all good.
All right, guys. See you later. Thank you very much.
Been a
Take
pleasure.
care. Bye for now.
See you later.
And there you have it. Oh no, you're still live.